Yes. Good evening, good evening, good evening. For those guys who are just tuning in, it's your boy, Dixon Maiden. Also, so guys, it's Sunday today. I hope that, you had a great weekend, amazing weekend. You stayed safe, with this COVID 19. It's crazy out here, But I said, you know what? Let me tune in. Let me spend the next 30, 40 minutes with you guys, just talking about a few nuggets. But at the same time, I'm going to be playing some music videos supporting local artists. I love that because I love supporting people who are doing amazing things. Um, so, as long as you're watching this, can you comment in the comments where are you watching this feed from, and how was your day? How was your day? What are you doing to stay motivated? What are you doing to stay safe? Um, you know, and if you can hear me properly, please give me a thumbs up so that I know my technology is working. It's always hard when you have new technology and you're always testing things out. I love trying new things, so just give me a thumbs up. So today, we're gonna talk about a few facts about wealth. We all know that most of us who came from the third world countries, we came in Canada to find that you know that wealth, to create it for our family, right? So if you're one of those people who came to Canada to create wealth, give me a thumbs up. Where are you watching this from? Can you hear my volume very well? My feed, is everything good? Where you are. But anyway, you know, uh, like I said, most of the people who migrated to Canada, they're here because they want to create wealth for their families. And there's a couple principles you have to follow, when you want to create wealth, when you want to make sure that the next generation is going to be better than you, and you have to make sure that you kind of pave the way for that generation, to make sure that when it's time for them to start running with your last name, they have it a little bit easier. I bet when you grew up, it wasn't so easy like now. The technology was not like as good as it is right now. So now it's our time to create that wealth. It's our time to put in um, that time. So as you are creating your wealth, as you're working every day, putting in the time, what is it that you find interesting about our generation right now? I'm a millennial myself. I know that we have, you know, uh, most of the generation, three generations right now, they're in the working force, right? And it's crazy to think about it because you know my mom, she's still working. My grandmother, she will be hustling here and there because having one stream of income is not cutting it like before. When I grew up, I knew that women used to stay home, to take care of the family, and men used to go out and hustle and work. But especially in these countries we are in, especially Canada, United States, England, the first world countries, it's hard for you to just be able to live on one income alone. So whatever that is you're doing to create wealth, right? There are a couple of principles you have to follow, right? And um, the first one, so I put up these principles. Maybe you agree with me, maybe you disagree with me, but at the end of the day, it's just a discussion. So, your salary will never make you rich. Your boss is not that foolish. So, this is like broad, hey? So, don't take it the wrong way, but think about it. As long as you're working for somebody, they set up a pay you have to make. And as long as you don't go out and hustle for yourself, create something for your family, because your kids will never inherit your job, right? So after you go to work, so your job is just going to be putting food on the table to make sure that your bills of life are paid. But after you work 10 hours, 12 hours for somebody, you want to come home and work on that side hustle. It doesn't matter what it is, whatever the passion, the desire you have to create something amazing, right? So you want to come back home and work on that side hustle. So don't just go to work and come home and sit on the couch as if you made it. You know, you haven't, because you're working for somebody. So like me, I have a side hustle. I love helping people in the financial world, because I was taken advantage by the financial industry myself. So I said, hey, why can I not learn about this so that I can help other people? But yeah, so remember that the first one is your salary will never make you rich. Your boss is not that foolish. So I'm gonna play a song, um, because I said I'm gonna do my show and I'm still gonna support local artists, people who are making music in Canada. So this is a new song from this young artist, uh, Chino. He released this song I think last week, and tell me what you think after that comment.
Now when you slow, I need a slow mo. You make the man stop, take a photo. And if you go low, I don't mind that. No, no, I don't mind that. Me like the way I move, stuck on me glue. So back it up good. Yeah, me like the way I move it. So back it up good. Stick on me like glue. Cause me like the way I move. Yeah, me like the way I move it. Baby, I'm a pop star, I got no weakness. I know you wanna see me on that weekend. The way I move is a blessing. The way you riding, girl, you pulling on my t-shirt. Got me love it when you back it up on me. I'm feeling on your body and you calling me daddy, yeah. If I'm rude, I'm sorry. All these other man, them can't stop me. And me, I make you sing hallelujah. I need your 514, you know. I want that kiss to your heart. Don't be surprised that I'm feeling your vibe, nah, nah. The way I move, stuck on me glue. So back it up good. Yeah, me like the way I move it. So back it up good. Stick on me like glue. Cause me like the way I move. Yeah, me like the way I move it. She wanna fuck with the woo. She let me put her in a mood. So she let me put it down low. Then we make a movie and we upload. But no one can do you like you. These man them not do it like me. Oh no. Yeah, me like the way I move. Stuck on me glue. So back it up good. Yeah, me like the way I move it. So back it up good. Stick on me like glue. Cause me like the way I move. Yeah, me like the way I move it.
Exactly. That's he said, he likes the way you move. So guys, it's all about supporting each other, all about connections. So yeah, you know, today we're talking about few facts about wealth, right? So when you're done working for somebody, when you're done putting in hours, because you're gonna need your job to pay your bills, right? And uh, don't, and this is, I always like to tell people this: don't, um, what can I say? You know, don't worry about what people are going to think about you. When you're hustling, when you're starting your side hustle, whether you started an online store or whether you started a small little side hustle, don't worry about what people are going to say, because if you don't do anything, let me tell you something, people are still going to talk, right? People will still talk, right? So you want to go out there after you go to work, you want to come back, invest your time wisely. Invest your time in something you love, something you have a passion about, a desire, because imagine flying all the way from Africa to come to Canada just to pay bills and die. It doesn't add up. You didn't come all the way from Canada just to pay bills and die. You want to associate yourself with people who you see, like if you want to be a real estate investor, you want to link yourself with someone you see, you like, you know what, I want to be like that person, right? If it's about you mimic people, it's not about being that person, but being you, be authentically you, right? Don't try to follow what somebody does or how they do it. Do you. You gotta have your own style, your own unique. The best thing is you can never be somebody, right? So the second thing is your salary is fixed. What about your expenses? Right? They're not fixed. Your expenses still going up. Your electricity bill, internet goes up. Your income is, right? So you want to make sure your job will make you just enough to survive, right? It's going to make you just enough to survive. If you just figure that part out, that okay, look, I have to go out there and hustle and do something different. You have to separate yourself from what you do. Your job is what you do. You already know how to do your job. So now it's time for you to learn a new skill, learn something else so that you can grow, right? The other thing would be, if your company pays you exact true value of your service you render, they would be running a loss. As an employee, you're underpaid. Think about it. I'm not saying that having a job is bad, but when you have a job, you want to be able to do something different, something you like, right? So if you agree with me, just give me a thumbs up. Tell me you agree with me. If you don't, comment in the comments and tell me why. Why not, right? So don't worry about what other people are going to say about you just because you have a passion. The reason why you have that vision in your mind, whatever that is you want to do, God didn't put that vision in somebody else. God put that vision into you. So I'm pouring into you today saying, hey, look, whatever that is you want to do, you can certainly do it. Just put your effort and make sure you work for it, because there's nothing you're going to get for free. So if you're watching this video, please share the content so that other people can get motivated, right? I have another song here I like to play. I always want to promote local artists, people who are making good videos, who are going out there. So this is Nash. He's from Edmonton. He's doing amazing things, producing good music.
Wakatexta wakati uchafona maneru ndanga ndakamirira kuti titambe chisveru nezuro kwaswera kanyarara ndakazvibvunza kuti chiko. I know you call when you miss me, ndakazvibvunza kuti chiko. Wakaswera kanyarara ndakazvibvunza kuti chiko. I know you call when you miss me, I know you call when you miss me. Number one, yeah. Uchere kunde funga, funga. Uchere number one, uchere kunde funga, kwa uriko, uchere kunde, kwa uriko, uchere kunde. Miss you, baby. I really wanna kiss you, baby. Vipaka na kuteksta, ndiwe unondivexa, Namba wani, uchere kunde funga, funga. Uchere namba wani, uchere kunde funga, Waya wakatexta wakati uchafona maneru ndanga ndakamirira kuti titambe chisveru nezuro kwaswera kanyarara ndakazvibvunza kuti chiko. I know you call when you miss me, ndakazvibvunza kuti chiko. Wakaswera kanyarara ndakazvibvunza kuti chiko. I know you call when you miss me, I know you call when you miss me. Number one, yeah. Uchere kunde funga, funga. Uchere number one, uchere much, I miss you too much. Too much, too much, I miss you too much. Didn't too much for.
Exactly. I love that. I love that song. Answer number one from Zimbabwe, in my language, Shona. So I love my language. Yeah, but guys, we're talking about a few facts about wealth, right? So going back to my topic tonight, um, don't worry about what the friends, the family is going to say about your dream or your hustle, your desire, the fire you have to do something amazing. People are going to say, hey, you know what? The reason why people are going to try to talk you out of um, your side hustle or your dream is because that vision was not put in their mind. It was put in your own mind. So they can't see anything past that. And some people love you the way you are today. They don't see anything different. They don't see you being another person, being a leader. They don't see that. They only love the idea that, oh, you know what? They love you the way you are. They don't want to see you grow. So I know that, growth is something amazing you can do for yourself, right? So once you get hired, you either get fired, retired. You may also resign when you're tired. I love that. So once you get hired, you can get fired or retired, right? And sometimes you get tired and then leave your work. So remember that your kids can never inherit your job. So sometimes your side hustle may take long to take off, but as long as you put in the effort, consistency every single day, and sometimes when people think about side hustle, they'll be like, hey, you know what? Why should I put time in my side hustle? The question you have to ask yourself is this: what am I going to gain, right, for putting an hour inside my side hustle? Something you wanted to do, and sometimes people will be like, hey, Dixon, you know what? I don't know what I should do. I don't know what I was designed to do, right? Because there are two best days on this planet: the day you were born and the day you find out why. The first one already happened to everybody. If you're watching this video, the first day already happened, right? And now it's time to find out the reason why you were put on this planet. You, not anybody else. You're watching this video. Why were you put on this planet? You want to comment in the comments the reason why you were put on this planet, right? Comment like, hey, you know what? I was put on this planet to help somebody. And the thing is, the thing I laugh about, the idea of the mind, technology. Somebody thought, hey, I should create an internet so that me and you can actually go through this amazing computer with a webcam, all this set up, so that you can hear what I'm saying. Do you get that? Someone thought this idea and put it out there. And now we get to use it. We get to enjoy somebody else's mind. Now the question is, what were you put on this planet to do? Ask yourself that. If you haven't figured that question out, that's okay. But the longer you're going to take to think about why you were put on this planet, or to find out the reason you were put on this planet, time is just going to pass you by, right? But don't be the person who's going to say, I wish I did. You wish you did what? So make sure that you don't be scared about taking new ideas, taking new challenges in your life, because staying in the comfort zone, I call it the danger zone, right? Nothing happens there. You already know what happens in the comfort zone, right? So you don't want to stay in the comfort zone. You want to be able to wake up in the morning excited about what you're going to create, excited about the reason why you even come to Canada in the first place. Think about it. How many people right now are wishing to be where you are right now? Think about it. How many people do you know, or maybe you don't know them? How many people wish they were in Canada right now? Like right this second, right? And you got that chance. God gave you that opportunity to say, hey, look, I know that your village is struggling. I know that people back home are struggling. I'm going to take you out of poverty to bring you in the first world country so that you can help your village, the people back home. And then you come here, you just sit and watch TV. Do you know that the whole village is waiting for you to do something? Right? And if you haven't done anything, that's okay. There's always a time to start. And that time is now. So if you're watching this video, don't and you don't have to figure out the whole plan. Just waking up in the morning with a little idea and say, hey, look, I want to be able to help other people. I want to be able to make my life better. Just having that thought and start working every day. Start connecting with people who you know. Okay, if you, like I said before, if you want to be a real estate investor, if you want to be engineer, if you want to be an influencer, if you want to be a person who sings, if you want to find a mentor, a person who's doing what you want to do, follow their footsteps. You know, I know that right now, especially our generation, we love instant gratification. We love the idea of having the things now. We love the idea of like, oh, you know what? I just want it right now. You know, I was talking to my grandmother the other day. I'm like, back in the day, people used to write letters. And who knows how long you have to wait before you get a reply from somebody. These days, when someone sends you a message on WhatsApp and you blue tick them, they feel so emotional. You know, you have to water down the truth to people. Like, you know, I'm busy, I can't talk to you right now. It's instant gratification. You have to delay that gratification. You have to be patient enough to give yourself a chance to succeed or to fail. Give yourself a chance. People these days, millennials, are not even giving themselves a chance to do something great. Right? A chance. Why can't you give yourself a chance to do something amazing? Remember, there are other people right now who wish they were exactly where you are today. So when you wake up in the morning, are you actually being the person who's grateful for what you have already? And some people, you know, they go to bed worrying about things they don't have. Why? You don't have it, so you don't have to worry about it. Unless you put in the effort, the work, the persistence, the consistency to work to achieve whatever that is you're put on this planet to do. But the question is, can you give yourself a chance to succeed? That's a question for you. If you can, answer me. Can you give yourself a chance? Or have you tried to give yourself a chance? Right? So we're talking about few facts about wealth today. Salary is the bribe you are given to forget your dreams, family, freedom, self-esteem, academic, social life, and other personal goals. You know, when I flew from Zimbabwe coming to Canada, I said, hey, man, you know what? I can't believe that I'm the one God has chosen to leave this country so that I can go do amazing things. And yes, you know what? In life, you're going to face so many adversities. Things are going to be thrown at you. But what matters is what you do with those adversities. You know, it's not about how you go knock, like how hard the punch is. It's about how you get up. How do you get up from any adversity? Have you built that mental toughness? You know, when you're going through something in life, have you built that mental toughness? Right? And can you even put in the effort to work? To say, hey, you know what? Commit yourself to 6 months of doing something you love. Say, hey, you know what? This whole 6 months, it's about working on my vision, working on my dream, doing something I was destined to do. Can you do that? Can you put in that effort to do that? Can you do that? If you're watching this video right now, the question is, can you commit yourself to 6 months to do something you love, to do something you were destined to do? Can you commit yourself to that? Or you're going to let other people come talk you out of your vision, come talk you out of your plans. Like, hey, you know, you can do this. Let's do that. Let's go out. Let's go drinking. Let's go do that. right? If you can commit yourself to say, hey, look, I'm going to put in my time to achieve something amazing. I'm going to be the person where, sometimes a lot of people want to be those people who your family comes for help. Hey, you know what? Can you help your family? Can you do something amazing? Right? Can you do something amazing? Thank you, Yolene, for the comment. So true about your point number 5. Yes, it is. Can you commit yourself to do something other than your job? Your job, you know how to do it very well already. And the other thing I want you to, if you're watching this right now, and you feel like, oh, you know what, you're not getting paid enough. Here's a nugget for you. Everyone in this world is getting paid to the direct proportion of the value they bring to the marketplace. It's simple. You're going to get paid because of the value you're going to bring to the marketplace. So what value are you bringing to the marketplace? Ask yourself, like, if you go and ask for a raise at your company right now, complain about, oh, I'm not getting paid enough. Well, you're going to sound entitled to whatever that is you're asking for. But if you think that you're not getting paid enough, the question you have to ask yourself, what value are you bringing to that company or to that marketplace? Are you raising your standards, or the day you got hired and trained for that job, that's it? You haven't even thought of any better idea to do your job easier. You haven't even thought of any ideas to make that job simpler. And then you go and say, oh, I need a raise. Like, you're entitled. Like, oh, it's Dixon, I need a raise. No, it doesn't work that way. You are paid to the direct proportion of the value you bring to the marketplace. So you have to keep learning, keep educating yourself, keep reading books, keep planting seeds in your mind. The more you educate yourself, the better it's going to be for you, right? So some people even went to do degrees in nursing and all do this. And I always ask the people I coach and train, like, when was the last time you read a book? Just opening up a book and reading. They don't remember because people don't want to read no more, right? People don't want to read. People just want to sit at home and get spoon-fed. Yes, I get it. It's the generation right now. I'm a millennial. Sometimes I feel that way, that, hey, you know what? I just wish I could just win lotto. But for you to even go win lotto, you actually have to wake up, go to the store to buy the ticket. So there's actually something you have to do, right? Debbie, you said yes. Exchange of energy. Job is just over broke. I always say have a side hustle. That is something you love to do and create based on that. Exactly. You're right on. You are right on, Debbie. Right? And like I said before, imagine coming all the way from Africa. I came from Africa, from poverty, Africa. And the thing is, sometimes the reason why you don't see that you're in poverty is because everybody's suffering, so you won't even see the difference. Like, we're suffering. It just becomes a norm. Like, yeah. Like, that's how life it is. But having that desire, saying, okay, look, I want to have something better. I wanna do more with my life. I didn't just come here to pay bills and die. Right? So I'm gonna go to number 6. I get fired up when I'm talking about side hustles and working on your dreams. Your kids won't inherit your post in that company you are employed in. Like I said, being employed, you can't pass that to your kids. But if you build a business right now as a side hustle, even if it takes you 10 years to build something where you're going to make even 100, 200, even $1 million on the side, your kids can start there, right? And the other thing is, if you come from Canada, if you migrated from somewhere into Canada, I want to tell you this. Here's the news for you. We are 2-3 generations away from those people who were born here. So if you come here like me, I was 20 years old when I came to Canada, first generation. So my kids are the second generation. They were born here, right? So you have to play catch. You have to run. Like, you have to run. You have to wake up in the morning and have that fire burning until I always love my friend. He always say, until people back home start saying you have a snake, which is actually spitting money out. Right? You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you have to put in the effort. You have to put in the effort to make sure that you do something different for your family, for your last name. If you're carrying a last name right now, and then you wake up in the morning, you go buy these brands and whatever, those are last name too. How much have you paid your last name? How much have you said, oh, this is the Maiden Fund. This is the Maiden Fund. That's my last name. I make sure that I put money in that last name before I put money in other brands. Yeah, it's always nice to drive nice cars, to wear nice clothes and all that. But at the same time, you still have to think about you, your family, right? So guys, if you are rewatching this, please share this content. Please like, comment, engage. I always want to play songs for the people who are making good music in Edmonton. If you know somebody who's making a song or a video, don't hesitate to point them my direction. Let's see, which song can I play now? Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, na na na. Priscilla Bieni. It usually takes me one to fall, and usually no going back at all. And so far I've hurt myself too many times, cause nobody's got me. I've been too naive and that's enough. No longer passive, I'm now tough. I'm not trying to spend another summer crying, cause a nigga got me begging. I've now taught myself to say no, to protect myself from them wolves. I won't be catching no feelings for niggas or tripping. I know what they're thinking is. I've learned the hard way to say no, to protect myself from them wolves. Cause if it looks like a wolf and it acts like a wolf, then the mother cloud is probably a wolf. I'm different now, I'm a grown girl now. You can hold me down. This is my summer resolution. I'm gonna put myself first. I'm gonna learn to love myself. Having a trip with my girls. My vibe, they can't stop my vibe, yeah. I'm gonna die and show my curves. Probably tell them you can touch. This summer is my summer. Won't stop my vibe, they won't stop my vibe, yeah. I'm gonna put myself.
Speakers zinapamba ndani, patachimbika na iburudani. Mtafute manzi size yako, oneshe kwamba uko peke yako. Umetoka Sinza Kigogo, tuko na mashombe wakari yako. Una mizigo tepe, tepe tepe. Omba usiguse unase, nase nase. Mama kuchutama, chonde chonde mwenza kutani huwa. Mwendo kubambana, konde konde kusinika kulia. Go down low, go down low, go down low. Chezo wakere viziba vya roho. Ananiwasha moto, moto nikimona kwenye dancing floor. Ananibamba kinoma, ananiwasha moto, moto moto, moto moto. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Akikodoa kodoa, anakusodoa sodoa. Akijibinua binua, madanga hote anazoa. Nazidi kupanda misuka, na goma lipa moto suka. Staki ni kupepe suka, nagonga midundo na ru. Mama kuchutama, chonde chonde mwenza kutani huwa. Mwendo kubambana, konde konde kusinika kulia. Go down low, go down low, go down low. Chezo wakere visiba vya roho. Ananiwasha moto, moto. Nikimuna kwenye dancing floor. Ananibamba kinoma. Ananiwasha moto. Moto, moto. Moto, moto. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you're dancing like me. I'm fired up. I'm actually enjoying my life. Like I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. So, guys, I don't know if you're actually dancing too. It's all about motivating each other, giving good vibes. Like, are you excited? Are you really excited? Like, I am excited. I am excited because if you're not excited about the life you're going to create, the legacy you're going to leave, like this life you only get one, right? So you have to be excited about waking up in the morning knowing that, hey, you know what, it's going to be a great day, right? So where was I, guys? Today, if you're just joining me right now, I'm talking about few facts about wealth, and at the same time I'm actually blazing music, enjoying it. It's Sunday. We want to jump into Monday, enjoying. Oh, by the way, tomorrow is my birthday too, so at the end of the day I'm going to enjoy it. Few facts about wealth, right? And if you're just joining me, please share this content, share the video so that your friends can get excited too. And you'll be supporting me, supporting these videos. I want to thank LCC Media Foundation for giving me a platform. If you haven't followed them, please go do so. Guys, so we're talking about few facts about wealth, right? So where was I? So yeah. No, I was right here. I was number 7. If your salary is not huge enough to pay your bills, leaving you with a sufficient amount to save, prepare for poverty after you stop working. So the question people forget to ask themselves is, we are young right now. We think about, oh, you know what? I'm only young now, so I'm invincible. Here's what happened. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to get old. And when you get old, if you're not, it's actually not saving, investing right now, making sure that that money is working for you right now, where do you plan to get that money when you get old, when you cannot work? Some people think that our kids are our retirement plans. I disagree, because they want to live their own life. So your kids are not your retirement plan. So make sure that you are putting about, I always say, I'm a financial coach. I always say, try to put about 20% away for you, for your last name, every single month. Whatever you make, 20% of that income, right? And some people will be like, hey, you know what, Dixon, I have to help family members here and this and that and whatever. Well, here's the thing. You have to help yourself first, right? It's not selfish to help yourself first, right? And give what's left over. You don't feel bad if you can't give. At the end of the day, you can't take everybody's problems away. So you have to make sure that you're helping yourself first, right? If you must work before you eat, then if you get paralyzed or become ill, aged, hunger will strike you, right? So make sure that you're covered. As I'm a financial coach, I always motivate people, tell people that, hey, look, you need to have insurance. You have to have things in place so that if something happens to you, you're not going to be in poverty real fast, right? So if you don't plan ahead, poverty will strike or will come to steal your money at night, right? So you always want to make sure you plan ahead. As a financial coach, I advise all my students, all the people I coach, all my clients. I always tell them like, hey, look, it's all about protecting you, right? Um, being an employee is a bit similar for being a slave. I like this one. When I was writing it, I was like, yeah, it's a little bit similar, right? Um, People tell you when to go for lunch, and people tell you what you should do with your life, and then at the end of the day, I don't even want to get in this topic. I hope you get it. Um, hey, in Forbes' list of the richest men in the world, they show no employee, right? They show no employee that you know someone got rich by being an employee. So you always want to make sure that you are working on that side hustle. I'm not saying that it's bad to be an employee, but don't die as an employee. Anyhow, if you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to build theirs. So, guys, tonight it's all about motivating you, asking you, hey, look, what is your passion? What is your desire? Right? If you're watching this, you can comment. What is your passion? What is your desire? What do you want to do? What were you put on this planet to do? If you haven't found that yet, that's okay. Don't worry about it. But make sure that when you wake up in the morning, you're grateful about what you have right now, because there are so many people who are wishing to be in your spot right now. So you want to be grateful for what you have. Don't worry about the stuff you don't have, right? Because as long as you're working towards whatever that is you want, you're going to get it. You're going to acquire it. But make sure that you start with being grateful for waking up every morning, being grateful for having water, electricity, heat in your house. It's cold. Being grateful that you wake up healthy. We know that we're going through a pandemic right now. Um, and you always want to be grateful, because it starts with um, being happy with where you are today. And sometimes maybe you're dissatisfied with where you are right now, but as long as you're willing to work hard and put in the effort, um, don't be that person where you just want people to give you all the time. Sometimes you have to put in the effort to go after what you want, right? To make sure that you can succeed. You can always help your kids, the people around you. And I'm gonna play two songs before I go. I'll make sure I'll just do this show for an hour. If you're joining me, please share the content. If this is a replay, just type replay. I feel amazed to spend this time with you. I know that some people have kids like me, and they want to go to bed. They're whining in the background, like they want to go to bed. And stay safe tomorrow as you go into the workforce, working. And always when you come home, sit down and write your goals. And here's the thing. Let me tell you something. Before I go, um, if you write your goals now, you are 10 steps ahead of the people who are going to write their new year resolutions. And what happens is that if you write your goals and start doing them right now, you're going to get where you want to be faster, right? So write those goals down, and go over the list, the last year list you did. We all know that most people are saying 2020 was a write-off, but 2020 showed me that anything can be taken away from you. Be grateful with what you have, because this life, tomorrow is not guaranteed. So be happy that you get another day. God give you another chance. And then if you're going through any adversities in life, God will never give you anything you cannot handle. So make sure that you always wake up with a positive mind, knowing that whatever that adversity you're going through, you're going to go through. You just have to outlast your problems, right? That's the only way you're going to get over that adversity. So make sure you're grateful. If you're rewatching this, guys, uh, that would be an amazing thing if you share this content, because your friends that doesn't know me, and if you share it, they might see it, they might come across this content, and always remember, don't hesitate to follow LCC Media Foundation. I'm one of the founders there. Um, just make sure that you're grateful tomorrow. And even right now, wherever you are, I hope that you're having an amazing Sunday. And let me see which song I'm going to play here. So I said I'm going to play 2 songs. Okay.
Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter!
PCB on the beat.
The road has been so long, you've been by my side. When everyone was gone, you're my only ride or die. I know it won't be long to get to paradise. Let's hold on to love until the end of time. The words can't explain it, no feeling can contain it. The power of your love is bigger than the war. No words can explain it, no feeling can contain it. The power of your love is bigger than the war. My world is your world is my world. My world is your world, so we're fighting together. My world is your world is my world. My joy is your joy, so together we sing. Sha la 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 la, 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 sha la 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 la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. If love is all we got, tell me what we're waiting for. I'd rather take a chance on us and fly around the world. I hope it's not too late to let you know that I've been coming home with you is where my heart belongs. And the words can't explain it, the feeling can't contain it. The power of the love more bigger than the war. No words can explain it, the feeling can't contain it. The power of the love is more bigger than the war. My world is your world is my world. My world is your world, so we're fighting together. My world is your world is my world. My joy is your joy, so together we sing. Sha la 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 la, 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 sha 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 la 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 la. Sha la 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 la, 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 sha la 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 la. Wandaire, chara kadenga, susura ndacha, nakaheru sambo. Tie wandaire, chara kadenga, susura ndacha, nakaheru sambo. Susura ndacha, nakaheru sambo. Tie wandaire, chara kadenga, susura ndacha, nakaheru sambo. Paandofura, maziso ose choko kutarisa mwanasikana uyu. Kuzoti chimiro chake mutika panotinira kuti ti mwana akanaka. Paandofura, maziso ose choko
tarisa mwanasikana uyu kuzoti chimiro chake mutsika panotinira kuti ti mwana akanaka ayo 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 mwana akanaka ayo 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 mwana akanaka tie wandaire charakadenga shushura ndacha nakayemusamo tie wandaire charakadenga shushura ndacha nakayemusamo. Chiso chake uso mjeje machai pakaperera umisha wa mwari mwana akanaka uyo. Chiso chake uso mjeje machai pakaperera umisha wa mwari mwana akanaka uyo. Damutsiko chetu kumba kwavo anti arorwe nemurombo. Damutsiko chetu kumba kwavo anti atorwe nemurombo. Kundisaiza shua kundisaiza shua tia wandaire charakadenga shushura ndacha nakayemusamo tia wandaire charakadenga shushura ndacha nakayemusamo tia wandaire charakadenga shushura ndacha nakayemusamo tia wandaire charakadenga.
Thank you guys for watching, spending an hour with me. I hope that you guys will have an amazing week. Stay positive, be blessed, and always be grateful for everything you have right now. My name is Mr Maiden, also known as a Team Maiden. I want to give you thank you so much for spending the time. Have a good day. Have a good night, actually.
Told me, why did you choose to marry this man? Can't you see you'll never be the only one? Now I'm not trying to break your pretty little heart, but I've seen this type before. There's some things you need to know. Once the music gets started to play, then the Hennessy entered his veins. Once the girls, they started to dance and shake their waist. He licked his lips, that's how I knew he wanted a taste. He's an African Chicano. I'm sorry, but I've seen his type before. He's an African Chicano. Just be careful before you put your heart in his hands. See, I know his type, he likes champagne.